Hey everybody, how you doing today? Hopefully your week has been well, and I want to give you a couple words of encouragement to help you push through and persevere throughout the remainder of the week and end it on a good note. And this is my Motivational Minute. I do have this YouTube channel. It is underneath my name, Aaron Lassiter, and I would like for you all to like, share, subscribe, hit the notifications, and comment on the post because I want to be able to influence everyone and allow us to reach our true levels in life. Now here's the quote. Problems never completely disappear. So don't wait to enjoy your life. So everything happens for a reason. And sometimes the path that we are all along on, there's obstacles that happen. And when these things come, you can't just stop. You have to keep trying. You have to keep working on enjoying your life. I'll say this because there's some things that I wanted to do in life years ago. I wasn't able to accomplish those right then and there. And I had to keep going. I couldn't let those things derail me from my goals and my ambitions. I couldn't allow these things to just prevent me from being great. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm working towards it. The obstacles that are in my path, they are there. Yes, it is a fact that there are some things that's just going to try to prevent me from reaching this ultimate goal. But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to enjoy the ride though. The ups, the downs, the highs, the lows, because like my sister always says, life be lifing. So with that, I want to make sure that I'm taking advantage of the opportunities that I have. But I still want to keep that joy inside. I still want to be able to go outside and have fun and enjoy myself. Because the problems are going to be there. Life just happens to us all. I'm saying you can be on the path of, say, for example, you're trying to save up for that vacation. It's the summertime right now, and your big thing is, I want to go to Houston. I want to go to Miami. I want to go see Jay-Z at the concert in the Bronx. But what happens when your car gives you a little bit of issues and now it needs to go to the shop? What happens when an unexpected turn comes and derails your momentum of saving that money that you had built up just for that nest egg, just to try to make sure you can make all those things happen? You have to still try to enjoy your life. You find a way to enjoy your life, even if you have to alter, even if you have to maneuver around things, and maybe sometimes you may not be able to do the exact plan that you wanted to at that time. You still got to be able to find a way. Prime example, when I was in the process of purchasing a home, there was this one home in particular, and I never really, I don't tell the story too much, but there was this one house in particular, this one home. I thought it was great. It met all of my criteria. Every single thing that I wanted in a home at that moment, it met. It met the rooms, the bathrooms, the backyard, a parking pad, in the city, on the east side of town. Like everything in my criteria it met. Except for one big thing, the price. And then they wouldn't budge on the price even after the home was appraised. And again, I didn't let that stop me. I just kept looking at other homes. And then I was able to find this home. And sometimes life works that way. You have your hopes and you have your dreams, and you saying, well, look, this is what I want. I want that right there. This is right there within grasp. And then something may happen. You can't just slow down the momentum. You just can't just wallow in your own despair. You can't just say, oh, woe is me. You have to keep on pursuing. Sometimes you have to alter your plans so that way you can keep going. And again, I know it's easier said than done. Same thing kind of happened when I wanted to purchase the car that I have. And again, this is years ago, but I wanted a particular vehicle. I was approved for X amount of money. The vehicle that I wanted, it wasn't the vehicle for me. The vehicle that I purchased was the exact thing that I needed at the moment and that I still currently have. But these are the type of things sometimes, you don't always get what you wanted. Your dreams sometimes you have to try to alter them. You have to try to like move around things because you have to make things work. Or you have to wait a little bit longer for them to work. I mean, I think about it, right? I really wanted to go ahead and I wanted to make something happen. And my plan to make something happen for myself still has yet to come to fruition. And I've been working on it and working on it and being very patient and trying to make sure that I get this thing exactly the way that I want it so that way I can present it to the world. But it hasn't happened. Not just yet. Not the way that I wanted it. And I thought this was going to happen for myself about 2 years ago. So yeah, sometimes when I think about it, it slows me down. It makes me wonder, is this thing ever going to happen for me? But it will, because I still have that momentum. I still have that drive. I'm still going to make this work for me. I'm just going to figure out a way. It may take me longer, but I will appreciate it more when this idea comes into fruition, just because I know that this is something that will not only be impactful for me, but it may be inspirational for others. So I'm going to keep going just because I know this. And I know that sometimes we get motivation and inspiration through others when we can see them accomplish their dreams. And it's not always the next day. It's not always the next week. Sometimes things take a process. And that process may be longer than what we anticipated it. But again, the problems never completely disappear. There's always going to be something. There's always going to be an obstacle. There's going to be something that you have to deal with. You have to keep living life. And I'm proof that you have to keep living life. You have to keep working on bettering yourself and being better for not only yourself but for others. Because again, you have to make sure that you're doing what's best for you. And sometimes what you seek, problems may arise. They're gonna come. Problems are never completely gone. But you keep going, you keep striving, you keep winning. This right here is my motivational minute. And again, I would like for you all to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And at the end of the day, when those problems come, because life definitely be lifing, but when those problems come, you have to make sure that you find a way to go around it, above it, below it, or through it. Because you can't stop enjoying life. You can't stop pursuing your dreams. You can't stop going for your goals. I'm living proof that sometimes you gotta wait, but there is power in the patience. There's power in the moving forward, and that's power in knowing that you're going to be great. So this week, move forward, strive towards those greatness, and overcome those problems. They're never going to disappear, but you have to overcome those obstacles for you to be great. I'll see you next week.